What is in the sand at Hanlan's Point? Ahead of beach season, it's a question some are asking after the city dumped a large amount of sediment near the beach over Labor Day weekend without testing it for toxins or consulting the public.
So there is no requirement for testing of the sand for this use.
The mixture of sand, dirt, and rocks is from the bottom of Lake Ontario. The city says it comes from the Enwave construction project, which uses lake water to cool massive buildings in Toronto, such as the Scotiabank Arena. To do this, deep tunnels have been dug out beneath the lake, and that dirt needs to go somewhere.
They utilize that sand in order to place the sand to make the two access points, specifically at Hanlan's Beach, more accessible and to address sort of the erosion and improve the safety.
City staff say a second dumping was done a couple of weeks after Labor Day. The Toronto Region Conservation Authority confirms they tested some Enwave sediment for an unrelated project. In that case, it met provincial safety standards, but the Conservation Authority had nothing to do with the Hanlan's project and can't confirm which materials were used here.
It was a complete surprise.
David McIntosh has spent the last 20 years visiting the island during the summer. He was in the water off Hanlan's as crews dumped the sediment.
As a longtime user of this space, I think that we deserve to be, well, at the very least, notified that something is happening and be able to have a response to this. It's not sand, it's not dune restoration at any level. It's the dumping of materials from another construction project on the sand dunes.
City News obtained photos of the area from early February.
When we're moving things around, things that you don't want come with it.
Yeah.
Microorganisms of concern, for example, and toxic chemicals.
Dawn Baisley is an ecologist and professor with York University. She says Toronto has a deep history of industrialism, producing contaminants known to sink to the bottom of the lake floor.
We need to be screening what's there, and we need to be making sure that we are not putting sources of these potential contaminants, out there. We need to test things.
Toronto staff say the sediment wasn't tested for toxic chemicals, as they had been assured by the Toronto Region Conservation Authority that it was safe for use.
You would think that it would be parked somewhere temporarily before finding or settling on a final endpoint location. The gold standard for me would be that we would absolutely know what's in it.
Part of the Toronto Islands fall under Councillor Ozma Malik's riding. Malik says steps should have been taken before shovels hit the ground.
We have to make sure that there's clear communication, that there's notice, that the right parameters are set up so that it can be done safely.
City staff tell me the public wasn't consulted on this project as it was a one-off. However, consultations on the Toronto Islands Master Plan are ongoing. You can find details on that on our website, citynews.ca. For City News, I'm Quinton Bignell.